Hey, Wildcats. Happy New Year and welcome back to the first episode of Cats on Camera here in 2021.
We hope everyone is having a great break and getting lots of rest. Today on Cats on Camera, we're excited to welcome a former Chico State student athlete who's now a part of the Chico State athletics coaching team.
She is the co-founder of the Chico Area Junior Golf Association, which she helped launch in 2016. She also got her bachelor's degree in sociology in 2014.
In 2017, she was named head coach of the Chico State women's golf team and has already led the Wildcats to 4 top 5 finishes in 2018 to 2019 and 1 top 5 finish in the short 2019-2020 season.
We are happy to kick off the new year with her. Let's welcome Coach Heather Fegley to Cats on Camera.
Hey Coach, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. I'm stoked to be the first coach for Cats on Camera.
Now, Coach Heather, before we ask you about your New Year's resolutions, what's one positive experience that you had in 2020?
Something positive, and one thing that I really look back on throughout this whole pandemic and everything is that it gave me the opportunity to slow down and focus on what I need to do better as a coach, as a sister, a daughter, a friend. So it gave me that time to really reflect on what I want to change and move forward with going into 2021.
All right.
Cool. So along with that, what were some other important things that you learned about yourself this year?
I learned that I really like routines. So not having our everyday normal workouts, team practice, and my schedule was definitely hard at the very beginning of this whole pandemic, but I finally figured out a schedule that works for me during this whole thing, and it's kind of kept me on track and focused moving forward.
I totally agree with you with the schedule. I was definitely thrown off at the beginning, but had to create my own, so that's a good answer. So how have you been staying connected to your student athletes despite COVID?
We Zoom once a week, and I only like to do it once a week because they're so overwhelmed with Zoom as it is, and every time they're always like, "Thanks, coach. I'm exhausted. I'm sick of staring at a screen." But we have a big group text that we chat in, and I definitely miss them. It's a fun little group.
Cool. So now as we look ahead to the beginning of 2021, what are you and your team looking forward to the most in this upcoming year?
We're definitely looking forward to getting together as a group. Some of the new girls on the team haven't met some of my returners, so they're really looking forward to that experience, to be able to feel like a team and just be around each other all the time.
Totally.
And so, Coach, going into 2021, what is your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to say yes more. And what I mean by that is, if someone asks me to go do some sort of new activity with them, or a new opportunity arises, I'm going to pull the trigger and say yes more often, instead of just thinking oh yeah, that sounds cool, but never actually going and doing it. So that's really what I'm trying to focus on, is just being open to more experiences.
Right.
What made you choose that as your New Year's resolution?
I've always been kind of just a creature of habit, so I always stick to what I know, and kind of just stayed within my box, and I didn't like to go outside my box. But now I'm I'm a month away from being 30 and my milestone year. So I was I want to have more experiences and before I'm 30 and beyond that.
And final question, Coach. Now that the year is just beginning, what is one thing that you're looking forward to about 2021?
I'm actually really looking forward to being 30. Most people would be freaking out that they're turning 30, but I think there's so much for me to experience moving forward, and I think that 30 is just going to be a great year.
I hope it is a great year for you. So
thank you.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate
Happy
you coming
New
on
Year.
the show. Yeah.
Happy New Year. Happy birthday.
Thank you.